Welcome to IBG TV. I'm your host, Mike Hill. In this episode, we're going to be talking about some updates on portfolio service contracts in the claims areas. With me today is Diane Davidson. Welcome, Diane.
Good morning, Mike. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for coming back and visiting with us again. And I've got to say, the reason why this particular episode came up is after our last podcast, we were talking about some of these updates, and we're thinking, well, wait a minute. This is information that we really need to get to both F&I managers, but more important, maybe the service writers and service advisors and anyone involved in claims. So, Diane, why don't you talk a little bit about what you've found out as far as some latest maybe clarifications or updates when it comes to claims?
Yes, the new information is because things change so much with new technology and services popping up. With rideshare programs, it's become a lot more convenient for customers and for dealers to offer that as an option rather than having a fleet of service loaners, right? So the question came up at one of my dealers that they had tried to get the manufacturer to reimburse for not only the rental car, but for rideshare programs, and the manufacturer wouldn't. So when they asked me, I thought, well, that's an interesting question, because I know it didn't say it specifically in the service contract, but what it does say, in the event of a breakdown of a covered component, you may be eligible for reimbursement. So the three things, right? It has to be a covered component. The vehicle must be inoperable and undergoing repair. And so it could be a 3 or 4 hour repair, but if they're keeping it overnight, that might end up being 2 days worth of reimbursement according to the portfolio reimbursement plan. Different than what a manufacturer is. I looked up Toyota's just to see what theirs was, and their vehicles, they have to be kept overnight as a result of the amount of time that the repair takes. So if it's just a customer schedule or a dealer schedule, that doesn't qualify. But with Portfolio, there's nothing to restrict that. So it's a much better benefit, not only for the customer, but also for the dealership and the convenience it allows them as well.
That's great information. And the neat thing about it is the question came up. You got in touch with Portfolio, got that clarification, and now we can pass it on to all of our service advisors. And it's also something that F&I managers can talk about when they're talking with their guests about one of the additional benefits that they're going to see from purchasing a service contract today.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, absolutely. Well, thank you, Diane. That's great information.
Sure. And for more information, check the description below, and you'll have links to the different websites to look up the policies. There's some email addresses in there and phone numbers to reach out for portfolio claims as well.
All right. Perfect. Thanks again, Diane.
Uh-huh.
And thanks for listening.